Hi everyone, welcome to this tutorial on the future perfect and the future continuous. Okay, you are here because you have decided that you wanted to revise a few things that you saw in the presentation. Okay, so let's have a look at the examples that we saw. Okay, so we have the image, okay, of a woman who has obviously been shopping, has spent a lot of money. Okay, she doesn't seem to regret it, she's actually quite happy. And we have another situation of a man thinking, okay, and as you can see there's a woman driving and then a man with a clipboard. So this represents that this woman is taking a driving test, okay, so and this man is thinking of that woman in the driving test. Okay, so the woman says, by the end of the day I will have spent all my money, but I'm okay with it. Okay, so she's looking at some point in the future at something that an action that will have finished. Okay, so that's why she uses I will have spent. Okay, this is what we would call the future perfect. So we're talking about a situation that happens in the future with and by that time in that future that activity has been finished. Okay, so whereas the second, okay, we have here a man thinking of this woman taking the driving test, and so he says, good luck in your driving test, in your driver's test, we'll be thinking of you. So this man is thinking at the moment she is taking the driving test, so sometime in the future she will be taking the driving test and he will be thinking of her. Alright, so these are two uses of to express future. Okay, so future perfect, we use it, okay, for a completed action by a certain point in the future. Okay, and we form it with a subject, will, have, and the verb past participle. Pay attention that it's always have. Okay, it's never has. Regardless of the subject, the future perfect, because it's after will, the verb should always be have. Okay, so do not change it to has or anything. It's always have and then the verb in past participle. Whereas future continuous, okay, so we have the example that we saw, and then we want to talk about an action in progress at a point in the future. So at a certain point in the future, this action will be taking place. Okay, and the way that we form this is we have the subject, will, be, and the verb in ing. Take note that it's not the verb to be, it's always be, regardless of the subject. The similar as what happens in future perfect, it happens here. It's always be, never is or am or are. Okay, so always will, be, and the verb in ing. Okay, so I just want to thank you for paying attention to these tutorials. So go ahead now and revise other tenses if you want, revise other uses of future, and then have a go at the final exercises to see if you have really incorporated all these different uses of future.